Hello all of you lovely ladies and gentlemen, I am Azecreth, and we are back here in endless space as the Hissho Empire. We are a bird-like race of warmongers who are currently working on the warmongering part, due to the fact we are still building up our empire. Our first target will be the amoeba, who are these guys, who have decided to be right next to my capital, and I cannot allow that. Fortunately, they are currently busy with the cravers, because the craver is going to crave, and the cravers hate everybody. Fortunately, I don't know where the cravers are, so not my problem. Unfortunately, everything's money again, so that's going up. Now then, I know that I don't make for the most entertaining country, but I like to think that, I try. Of course, recently everyone's mind has been on the election, and at least the election in America. And I wouldn't disagree, my own mind has been on it to some extent as well. It's pretty much inevitable, really. Let's see, what does the fleet look like? No, I'm not giving you things. Buzz off. Yeah. I'm not giving you things. Did I ever actually... Okay, we're working on that tech. Once I finish that, I'm going to want to design a new fleet. Well, a new ship. It'll be more powerful than the last one. And we'll be able to kick some major butt, Because we gotta fight back. As you can see, we've also managed to make this a full colony. Shout out to Mr. Universe down there. We managed to make this a full colony of our empire, which means they can project influence and combat with other people. Here's the new ship. Well, yep, a new ship, and we are going for Lupus and Cepheus, which means we need to decide on somewhere else to go. That's an option. That's still an option? Both. Alright, that's a place. Sure, go down there. It'll give us some nice advantages, I suppose. We need to colonize everything eventually, anyway. Our expansion continues, all good stuff. But yes, the elections happened, and while I was sad about the outcome, it was probably because I ended up walking back at I had to walk home at midnight, and that does not put you in the best mindset for handling events like that. We have colonized an arid planet. We will throw our production into dust. They can just focus on building up for the moment. Meanwhile, you can colonize... You can colonize there. That'll be some more bonuses for our empire. Focus that on dust as well. Focus on building all the things. They'll be doing that for a while, but it'll give us some advantages, Using the boys. How is our trade doing right now? We are making a lot from trade. 20 science, 27 dust. A lot of trade to pilgrims, bits of the amoeba, nothing to the vultures, but I haven't actually found the vultures yet. It's going to be something we need to work on. Gotta find them. Once we finish this deck, well, so yeah, I accepted the results of the election. I think I moved into a sort of cynicism phase where I'm fully willing to believe that humanity is terrible. But hey, we finished isotope fabrication, but we need hexaferrum to use it. Great. Launch Turbia. So we're going to need extreme metallurgy next to actually use this new railgun improvement. Something of a problem to think about because, you know, you can set course for Kraz. I'm not going to let someone colonize that before me. Just my land. Everything is, basically, you know, I accepted it. Now, and I don't expect it's going to end well, but, you know, life will go on. We survived Franklin, Buchanan, Pierce, what have you. We've survived worse presidents. We will survive this one. That's all there really is to say about it. Well, now we have to make our people like us less. We have to increase taxes, so... Oh hey, this has become an official colony as well. Also, if they're in our territory, naturally they can't actually colonize anything because it's my territory. We are securing the stars for ourselves. That is the important part. Now then, what else have I been... Doctor Strange came out. I've been wanting to see that. I've just kind of gotten stuck. Been unable to. Though I might want to see it. You can have to both, I guess. It's the only really big plan left that we don't already have a ship headed towards. Well, besides Lynx, I guess. And, you know, I want to go see Doctor Strange, but it's like a half hour to the movie theater from where I live, and I'm not sure if it's worth the time to go by myself. But if I don't, then it might be out of theaters. By the time I can really get in a position to do so easily. Such is life. We finished improved thermodynamics. That'll give us more population. And we're now working on an improvement, well, a thing that will let us get rid of negative modifiers on our planets. At least the negative modifiers that are orange. If they're orange, then we'll be able to nullify them. Or at least nullify the negative effects. Very useful, you know. There's a further improvement later on that will allow us to get rid of the red ones, but, well, that's going to take time to get to. And right now, we need to focus on getting hexaferrum. Get hexaferrum, we will be able to we need to focus on getting hexaferrum so that we can improve our ships with better guns. We can go for dust. Build all this stuff. That's going to take a while too. Not really helped by our financial situation, but there's not much we can do about that at the moment. Still war with the Cravers. Things are fine for now. I wouldn't say that we're falling behind, we're just focused on different avenues of development. Now, it may be worth, like, finding something to give up in exchange for tech, or getting someone to like us enough. Like, getting an alliance would be good. Finished science. Need that science, you know. Unfortunately, this place is acid rain, but in exchange for getting the planet of Arga, I think it's worth it. It's going to take forever to do anything because acid rain, you know, unfortunately. So we should probably expect this place to be a drain on the population for a while. But hey, we are doing better in a certain sense of the word. We just, we're finally expanding to cover all our possible avenues of colonization, the ones that are actually viable. We've been sabotaged by fanatical werewolves. I don't know what they're being fanatical for or against, but they blew up our ships because they're jerks. Now we're going to have to take time to go and fix our ships. Fortunately, these ones are already in port, so they can't really get worse. Overall, you know, I haven't done games like these in a while. I really should do them more. It's just, I've been distracted by real-time strategy games. They make things so much kind of easier, I guess. But on the other hand, they are so much more, like, nerve-wracking. Kind of, because you have that real-time pressure, that crunch, while in a strategy game like this, you can kind of sit back and think through what you want to do. Efficient schooling. You can kind of sit back and think through what you want to do, how you want your planets to develop, and that's pretty useful, all told. I mean, I'm not sure if it's making a difference right now, but it is nonetheless useful to play in the game and work at things out. So we got colonized planets, Bell, set that to dust, production, there's some happiness on Hydrus. We've got adaptive colonies, so now we can fix those colonial problems that are left behind, like this one. Now we can actually colonize that, and we can fix the problems that have been left behind on the planet, and we'll be able to take advantage of those resources for ourselves. Are there any other planets currently colonized like that? Well, there will be that one. Let's get there. No. I can colonize this one, so we'll do that. And obviously that one, but that would require, you know, having population to colonize there, which we do not at the moment. Finished the Pharaoh, finished Dust. Currently making 0 dust, which leaves us little to actually do. It's just the same old, stuck in the middle with you. Somewhere we're going to have to push for Soul Troopers, though, so I can go and invade Gruss and then sweep up and smash the amoeba. But actually, at this point, it might be a smarter idea. Finish the Sable. Specialize in science. We can get to work on building things up. Losing 4 dust, can't allow that. Need to actually make money. When you have money fluctuations, it's always a problem, you know. Oh, we have triggered a colonization event. Pollution. Okay, so I can take less food in exchange for +1 industry and +1 science. Then you take -10 happiness, or +10 industry, +2. I think we go with that. No, I'm not giving you things for free. Rudimentary telepathics. Sure, I'll do that. Thank you. And now I want you to fix the meteor strikes. Alright, I forgot that I also unlocked moon surveys, and moon surveys can be done on planets with moons, surprisingly. And those moons can have temples, which provide certain benefits. Permanent monsoons, you possess 4 units of titanium-70. And those moons can have temples, which provide certain benefits, depending on what they do. Until you survey, though, you won't get the bonus from the temple. Don't get the bonus from the temple, well, you won't know. Well, until you survey the planet, you won't know what it does, essentially. Not that that should really come as a surprise, all things considered. Now we just need hexaferrum, which hopefully we should be getting fairly soon. Yep, there we go. Finished those things. We have access to hexaferrum, extreme metallurgy, go for baryonic shielding next because it will give us access to a new planet type, and it will allow us to build up more. We'll also go for basic G2A systems, and we'll push for localized stasis. That will get us what we need. Be able to rest a little bit easier. Nope, at least in my own consideration, we'll be able to start building up a fleet. Improve. Oh right, I was going to upgrade those. Whoops. Guess we'll do that this turn. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. Finished high energy magnetics. We have access to antimatter now. Hydras, get that dust, fix that planet, build the interplanetary travel network. Now then, we're going to upgrade the Bismarck. To account for the fact that we need hexaferrum to make it work now. This does reduce the amount of guns that we had, I think. But, you know, our ships are more powerful than they were before, and that's an important factor when we are planning a prospective war. No, it's just provides our bonuses. Well, yeah. I'm messing up this commentary something fierce. I really gotta apologize for that. It's not intentional. It's just strange not having someone to kind of play off of. You know, carrying the show by yourself is not easy, as anyone will tell you. Especially when you're trying to pay attention to the game so you can win. As I'm currently doing. But hey, we got what we needed. We are building up. Soon we will have more advanced fleet, a bigger fleet ship, so we can have it is more powerful. So it will be more powerful. We'll also be able to build attack invasion ships, and once we have those, we can let the war commence. I think I'll keep it as it is for now because I really want to actually earn dust in substantial numbers. More than I have thus far, and that's the best way to do it. If I don't have dust, I can't buy improvements and they won't get done as fast. Pretty simple. Yep. Fortunately, this was a pretty slow day for me, so I've had the chance to record a couple videos. Still don't know how it's going to turn out, but hopefully I will win, you know? I'd like to chalk up another victory up on the table. As you can see, we have fixed the shattered crust on this planet, meaning that it merely gives us +3 industry there, which is pretty nice. Oh right, that's not a colonized planet. So, like it says, it fixes the negatives to only give you the positives. What else is there that I can buy that costs an incredible amount? There we go. The more our planets are developed, the more powerful my nation will be in total. And we have baryonic shielding. Developing leaders. We have fixed the meteor strikes on Othero, which is good. Now we need to actually give it something to do on Othero. I think we can skip that to the front of the list to get it done quicker, don't you? Now we'll give it the negotiator trait and start down that sort of path. We finished baryonic shielding, so now we can colonize lava planets, and lava planets have a lot of industry on them. So basically, with the amount of industry from lava planets, we'll be able to build things. A lot of things. Which is exactly the sort of thing that we need. See, like these lava planets. Colonize. 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 Can't colonize that. Nope. Well, you know, once I get population, we'll see. Same thing, not a lot of population, can't really do anything about it. Now the question is, should I go and design a bigger ship? I think the answer is yes. We want to take advantage of this new ship size that we have. This is the Phoenix. Give it an engine. Give it a couple fighters, you know. There we go. And we will call it the, trying to remember the name of... We'll name it the Lena class. If you get the reference, then good on you. I mean, I get the reference, obviously, but I'm the one who named the ship. So, I get to take certain prerogatives. My designs, the planets popping up into full-on empire stuff. Another galactic event. So I can pay 1,000 dust to discover a random technology. I can get +5 citizen in my empire. Or I can get +50 happiness somewhere. I'm gonna go for that. Now, this won't drop me to negative dust. I'll just go straight down to 0. And we have basic G2A systems. Sort of catch up on that, you know. Doing that. Doing that. The build-up continues. We are definitely spurring our internal development, but we're going to have to make sure to go after the amoeba sooner rather than later. When I say that, I should probably actually listen to myself for once, you know? So yeah, we're down to 0 dust, but we have gained dust to dust, a random technology that lets me destroy a system and take what's in it as dust. Your mileage may vary on how useful that actually is. But it's a tech, it exists, could be worse. Right, and I was gonna start building up a fleet. Start making more ships. We are to protect our glorious empire from everything that threatens it. Fortunately, nothing to be... Well, duh, I have no dust. I'm not sure why I bothered checking. I was just being a bit silly, I guess. So, could be worse. We're gonna make some ships and prepare to fight. We finished the other planets. Interesting, I need you to fix that thing. Question, are there any moons in this system? Is gas giant? No. Planets are growing happier. We're generating a lot of dust at this point. It's a increasingly useful amount of dust. And this should help to spur our development some. Now we're actually starting to get around to building a fleet, which is always nice. See? Look, we're building a fleet. It's happening. It's a thing. It'll last. They have a lot of that. They have a lot of stuff, but we have a lot of stuff that they don't have. So I'm gonna call it equal, at least for now. You know, it's certainly better than my side of the screen being empty while theirs is not. Just give and take, you know. You give what you got, they give you what they got. Alright. That is happening. Like it. Now, I feel safer trading with these guys because thermodynamics. Like, there's no point if they don't happy with the deal. Seriously, dude. Give me a break here. Fine. Whatever. Titanium 70 for containment fields. I mean, how much titanium 70 do we have? We have 4. If we lost 4... Well, we aren't actually using any modules with titanium 70, so sure. I got containment fields, which let me colonize barren planets, plus give me a bunch of new resources, like Jadonics. I possess 4 units of Jadonics, plus 40% ship attack. See, already worth it. And now I can go colonize Omdor. Even better. Even better. Or that place. Oops. This planet can do a moon survey, so traditionally I found that there's usually something interesting on your home planet. And once that finishes, we need 1 colony ship. So, build 1 habitat. Then start building more ships. We need warships for our empire. We have to thrive, we have to grow and triumph. You have to have a lot of soldiers. Tell our enemies to go away. But extreme prejudice, if we have to. Well, no. We aren't telling them to go away. We're going to take them over. They can choose to flee if they want, but it won't save their lives. We have finished flawless machining, cluster munitions, reactive hulls, finished metallic ground. You know, all that metallic ground. I'm not sure how it's a hazard, but it'd probably show me if I went and looked at it. Well, hashtag, not my problem. Hyperium for titanium, 2 titanium 70s. Sure. Now I'm back up to over 4, which is nice. I didn't lose much for it, which is even better. Sure, let them explore as they want. They won't see my military build-up coming. Probably still busy with the Cravers or something. No, that's good. That's good. I mean, ultimately, getting rid of a flaw on a planet is going to help it develop faster, I think. It's calculated risk. You gotta decide what's more important. You know? We finished colonizing the planet in Zeturbia. We'll cast it to science and have it build those things. Finish the colony ship on Hydrus. That's going to be set up to Omdor. Since, as we've noted thus far, it's the last big system that we could colonize. Still nothing to really brag about, I guess, but we're getting there. We are slowly but surely getting there. Well, it's only 3,039. Oh, guy's been promoted. 20% trade routes, 5 science, plus 20 dust. Go for the science. And we have found a temple on our homeworld, like I said. Plus 20% radar capacity, so it's not that impressive, but we can see farther. Cooperation agreement for gravitation manipulation. Basically, this will give us additional trade. And I will accept. This will allow us to turn planets into lava planets if we want to do so. Whether that's a smart idea, well, that's up to you. And of course the Planetary Institute also gives us a lot of nice things. So it's definitely something worth investing in. Colonize that. Add these things. Add that. Add that. Colonize that barren planet. We don't need to colonize that just yet. Again, what if I had the population? Buy that. Fortunately, all the other planets here except this one are terrible. But sure, we'll plan to colonize that. No. What's the worst that can happen? He said sarcastically, never. Build some more ships. All that good stuff. Well then, I think we're going to call it quits here. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff. It means a lot to know that people are watching the content and care and want to see more of it. Oh, I will handle this deal first, actually, and I will tell you, no, because I'm not giving you free stuff. Anyway, I will see you in the next part. Have a nice day.